yeah, this is the first of 3 upper body videos that I'm going to do. This one's based around triceps. There's going to be 3 different exercises. If you've got a dumbbell, grab a dumbbell. It can be as light as 1 kg for one of the exercises. If you don't have a light dumbbell, then you can use, say, even a hammer or something around that weight or that kind of shape. So something shaped like this that's got a decent amount of, well, at least 1 kg load. And then the other one, if you have got a dumbbell, I'd say between 3 to 5 kgs would be good for the other one. And then one we're going to use no equipment at all. So if you don't have any equipment, you'll be able to do at least one of these. So starting off, we're going to do a skull crusher. So you're going to need your dumbbell and you're going to lie on your back, bringing the arms up, and straight away the underload. So that way I'm getting a nice stretch through the back of the arm, a stretch going down to the top of the head. And you can see where the name comes from, skull crusher. So just be aware when you're doing it, you'll bang your head probably once and that'll be it. And then coming back up again, so feeling that stretch, that's it, and squeeze on the way up. So those arms, you're keeping them under tension the whole time by taking the elbows back past your shoulders like so they're not here, they're back here. That's it, they're always under load. That's it, and doing it on a tempo of 1, 2, and down for 1, 2. So nice control, 1, 2, crawl, 1, 2, 2, 2, 4. And I'm going to do 5 more, and 5, and 4, and 3, just 2 more, cool, 2, and squeeze on the way up. Excellent. Right, so now I'm going to do a tricep press up. So the tricep press up can be done on the ground, and you can be, so the greatest degree of difficulty to start with is with your, in a press up position. So your legs will be up, your body is in between your arms, and you're going to lower down, and this way your elbows, they point back towards your ankles, and towards your hips. You lower down and pressing up. So I think when you're down on the ground, you're like a cricket or a katydid. Do you remember what a katydid is like? From when we were kids. And then down, and then pressing up. Now that's quite hard, so that's the most intense way of doing the exercise. And you can take it down to your knees. You're going to have your knees exactly the same technique, so your elbows are up like so, shoulders are back, and then down and up, down. Now this tricep press up would be one of my favourite tricep exercises. It's nice and intense. 4, core's nice and strong. 2, oh, we've got a little visitor. Hello, boys. And down. Cool. Excellent. Alright, so they're both quite intense exercises for your tricep. So if we include a piece of equipment now, so if we bring my prop in, my poof, so this way you're going to have that downward loading, and this makes it a little bit easier, or decreases the degree of difficulty. And you're going to lower down 1. You could do this on the sofa or anything, just so you're not going, it shuts your range down so it's not quite as big. 3, 4, 5, 3, and 2, and 1 more. Excellent. Alright, I'll get that out of the way. And then our next exercise, and this is the one you have the really light dumbbell for, is, so I've got a 1 kg dumbbell here. So the idea is, you drop it down your back. So if you see my position there, turn around. So my elbow is directly up and then you drop the shoulder down. And from there, I'm contracting coming up. And so it's hanging between my thumb and my forefinger. So I'm not gripping, so I'm not putting the loading through my forearm. It's just that nice hanging feeling, is creating that tension in the back of the arm and squeezing to come up. So just that lifting. When I say squeezing, just lift and the muscles will contract and you'll feel it. And I'll turn around so you can see it from behind. See, it just drops down. 3. And it's a nice hang. 3. And 2. One more. Now that's 1 kg and I can feel that. Ooh. Alright. Cool. So then, again, other arm. Letting it hang down, shoulders down, arms up. That's it. And then letting it hang between the thumb and the forefinger. And just stretching on the way down and contracting to come up. 2. And 3. 4. 5. So even if you just had, say, like I said, just a hammer, or even just, I just thought a hammer because of the shape of it. 5, 4, 3, and 2 more. 2, 1 more. Cool, well done. You could use a can of something. I just think that grip might be a bit big, so I'm trying to think of something a bit more narrow. Alright, excellent. So now I'm going to go back down and do your skull crusher. And taking the arms up, and this is preloading the tricep. So you take the arms back, so they're not here, they're here. So straight away, when you put in that position, I can feel my triceps firing and squeezing up. 1, and feel that stretch. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and slow on the way down, and 8, slow on the way down, and 9, and 10. You're going to do 5 more, and 5, and control on the way down, and 4. You want to keep your ribs flat rather than having them popped up like that. So if you can't bring your core down, bring your ribs flat, and just engage that core a bit. 3, and 2 more, and 2. Excellent. Last one. Alright, take that down away from your face. So next we're going to go back and do your press up again. I'm going to do it on the mat without a prop. So now lowering down, and I'm going to stay on my knees and pushing the elbows back towards my hips and up. 1. So the weight is through the heel of my hand. 2, 3. Control on the way down and power out. 4, 5, 6. I'm going to keep the core tight, not dropping like so. 7, 5 more. 5, and 4, 3, 2, and perfect. Good job. Right. So then back to the next one, which is here out the way. Sorry. And we've got the 1 kg dumbbell. So taking the arm up. So you think that it's stretching up and back. You see that drops down behind you. And arm up and extending up. 1, 2, 3. Keep dropping down behind. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 5. And again, remember it's around the thumb and the forefinger. 5, 3, good, 2 more, 3, 2, excellent, 1 more, woo, nice. Alright, so swapping around. So again, thumb on the forefinger, let it drop behind and contracting up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 more, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and excellent. And feel free to pull me up if I get my counting wrong. We've got a comment section below, I think. Cool. Alright, so then into the press up. This time I'm going to do it back on the prop so you can see what it is like done on the prop for those of you using either the side of your sofa or, I don't know, a puff like this. Cool. Alright, so core nice and strong, chest forward and down and up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, core nice and strong, so not dropping your belly, keep it tight. 6, 6, 5, 4 more, 4, 3, nice and controlled on the way down, 2, and 1 more, perfect, good work. Right, so I'm going to go back to the skull crusher again. Now if any of you have found out why it's called the skull crusher yet, it's so easy to give yourself a donk. Right, cool. So again, preloading the arm, bringing it back this way and then extending up. So this is preloaded, so the triceps already on and then extending to come up. And 2, 3, 4. You should start to feel that tension in the back of the arm, exactly the place where we don't want it to be soft. We want it to stay nice and strong, nice and tight. And this is only a 3 kg dumbbell, but I can still feel that nice tension in the back of my arm. So it's achievable for anyone. 6, 6, 5, 4. And if you did these every second day, I tell you, you'd have some really nice arms going on within a short period of time. 5, 3, and 2 more. 2. Perfect. Oh, that's such a nice feeling. And slow on the way down, and you can just put that down above your head and push it out the way. Cool. Alright, so next one. So this is the last lot with your either your small dumbbell, whatever piece of equipment you've found around the house that can add resistance. So now stretching down, keeping that elbow up. You can see in the shot, so all the way up, extend up and feel that stretch on the way down, letting it hang between the thumb and the forefingers. 2 and 3, 4. You don't want the arm moving out like so, so you keep that stretch. The idea is that muscle there is stretched and then you're contracting to lift. So again, it's preloaded. 7 and 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 3, 2, and 1 more. Perfect. Right, swapping sides. So again, hanging between the thumb and the forefinger like so, and extending up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Good, and not swinging up. So you want to think you're contracting these muscles here to move rather than just moving it up and down like so. I'm letting it hang, so when I let it hang, I create that stretch and then I slow on the way up. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and perfect. Right, so this last lot of tricep press-ups I'm going to do to failure. So I'll start on my feet and then I'll bring it in, go to my knees and then bring in the prop if I need to. So you can do the same thing, start at your greatest degree of difficulty, whether it be on your feet or you start on your knees and then you go to the sofa, your hands on the sofa. Let's go. So, hands underneath the shoulders. I'm going to start on the balls of my feet, core nice and tight, and lowering down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then to my knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1 fill up, down and pushing up. Woo, nice. That's a good burn and tightness in the back of the arms, getting the heart rate up. Cool. Alright, so then stretching it out, it's pretty much the same as the exercise you had with the single small dumbbell above your head this way. So stretching it up, you want to drop your arm down your back. If you see me like so, and drop it down and keep the shoulder down. You don't want to pull it over. You think you drop the arm down your back and draw the elbow back. So your arm's just about, sorry I don't know if you can hear me, so your arm's just about folded in half. Just think arm folded in half, hands down your back and drawing that elbow back. Like so, drawing it back. Nice. Perfect. Swapping sides. Arm up. Drop it down the back. So same thing. Arms just about folded in half and then draw the elbow back. Cool. Awesome. Okay. I hope you all enjoyed that. That's the first in a series of upper body exercises we're going to do over the next couple of days. And I'll see you soon.